Hello and welcome, dear seekers of guidance, to our sacred space here at Cleo Divine Tarot. I'm Cleo, and I'm honored to be your guide in this journey of love and self-discovery. Today, we're taking a look at who wants to talk to you and what do they want to say? Why do they want to talk to you? Now, this is a pick-a-card reading. If you're not familiar with pick-a-card readings, there are 3 different cards for you to choose from. This is what is going to give you the general information of your group. So if you feel drawn to more than one group or more than one card, that is completely okay. Just take a deep breath in, center yourself, clear your mind, and connect with your inner self. And when you're ready, choose the card that resonates with your heart and your truth. Now, before I dive into these groups individually, I would like to ask that you go ahead and subscribe if you do enjoy my content and want to see more. Make sure to like this video and comment below if you have any suggestions or questions that you would like to see answered. So, I will see you at your reading. The timestamps will be in the description. Hello again, Group 1. It is such a pleasure to have you here. All right, so we have clock time. It says time, pressure, in a rush. I feel like the last time you spoke to your person, they may have been very busy. Maybe you spoke for just a few moments, just a few seconds, and it was in passing. It doesn't feel like it was a very deep conversation. It was most likely very superficial, and I feel like either you were both busy or your person was busy. Now, this person that wants to talk to you, I still get the feeling that this person is a busy bee. They feel like someone who naturally tries to keep themselves occupied with anything and everything. Career, hobbies, friends, family, you name it, they like to do it. This is not someone who is likely very introverted or likely very isolated. All right, so their energy, the last time we have the Hermit in reverse. What did I say? They're not very introverted, but this shadow attribute says it withdraws from society out of fear or negative judgments of others, refusing to help those in need. And one of the feelings that I was getting when I was taking a look at this card was that maybe they are lying to you. Maybe they were telling you they were busy when they really weren't, just because they were afraid to talk to you. They were afraid of rejection and afraid of judgment. With the Gambler card, it says willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. I'm hearing the blind leading the blind. That may mean something to some of you. I'm also hearing 3 blind mice, specifically the ones from Shrek. But I see your person cozy at home. Both of these are like in comfortable clothing. They look kind of like PJs. Yeah, this person looks like they're in house shoes and like a robe or PJs. So your person is maybe they're just telling you that they're busy and they're really not. They feel overwhelmed from the rest of the world. Let's get some more cards on their energy and see. I do feel like for most of you, this is a person with short black hair or darker brown hair, just because we have that coming up in both of these attribute cards. I feel like it's likely someone who is older but acts younger. Okay, we have the Gazelle in reverse for their energy. And we have the Bee in reverse. This is someone who... Interesting. I'm hearing that they're in no rush to make things work. I don't know why, but that's coming through. Yeah, we even have the turtle on the bottom. Your person's very slow, which is interesting because we have clock time and it says in a rush. But your person is like, they feel very stuck, very isolated, very stuck, very blocked from being able to communicate with you for some reason. Let's see why. Let's pull some cards as to why. I feel like this person, maybe for some of you, they recently lost a job or were turned down a job that they recently applied for. This could be someone who is tall and lanky as well, I'm getting, for some of you. For some of you, you've watched a sunset with this person, or talked about watching a sunset with this person, or had a dream about watching a sunset or sunrise with this person. This person, it's interesting because I'm getting that they're lanky, they're skinny and thin, but they're not fit and muscular. Like, it's not someone who works out to be skinny. It's like someone who naturally has a fast metabolism. Not for all of you, but for the majority of you. Spirit, what else can you tell me about this person? This is likely someone who is single, independent, and trying to fund their own life right now. Yeah, we have the Pentacles. They're slow. This is someone who's very slow. It's interesting. They're not just slow, but they're impatient, which makes sense as we have all these cards with such blocked energy, but we have the rush in the middle. They feel like they have to move quickly, but it's like they're incapable of moving quickly. Like, this is someone who maybe feels like if they don't contact you quickly, you're going to move on without them. You're going to find somebody else. And they don't want that to happen, but they're also not ready to talk to you. And this person, I feel like they have stressed a lot about coming forward and speaking to you. I feel like this is someone who's had dreams of you nourishing them, you feeding them or pleasuring them in some way. There's this feeling of you satisfying them and gratifying them and nurturing and tending to their wounds in dreams. And then they awaken and come back to reality, and this person is kind of hit with the actualization that they're alone. And while I do feel like this person is, I don't want to say super financially abundant or well off, but they are able to take care of themselves. Money isn't everything to this person. They want to be able to enjoy their money with someone else. They want to be able to enjoy the fruits of their labor, particularly with you. And whatever conflict arose between the two of you, it makes them feel very guarded, very defeated, very disappointed. Yeah, someone walked... I tend to read for love. That's just my personal thing. But I feel like this definitely was an ex-partner. I don't feel like it was someone that you just talked to and didn't have a deeper relationship with. There aren't a lot of Cups cards here, but this Eight of Cups really tells me that someone walked away to better themselves in this connection in order to go where they felt called in life rather than just succumbing to the circumstances of the connection. And it left the other person feeling just lost, like they didn't know where to go from here, and like they were going to be without love for an extended amount of time. And I'm hearing blood is thicker than water, so maybe some of you chose family over this person. Or maybe your person chose family over you, and they're afraid to contact you or have a deeper discussion with you because they're afraid of this judgment, this rejection. They're afraid that you won't understand the decision that they made in this. Yeah, for most of you, I feel like your person's the one that walked away, and they're guarding themselves and blocking communication because they are afraid that if they speak to you, it won't be the way they want to speak to you. It won't be, oh, how's your life going? It's going great. Here's everything that's gone on in my life. I love you. How are you? It's going to be, they're afraid that it's going to be, why did you leave like this? Why did you choose them over me? Why did you do this or that? And they're really trying to avoid your wrath, your anger, your disappointment, your wrath is really what I'm hearing. We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. So for some of you, this person may have walked away because there's something here about more traditional gender roles or traditional marriage and their family not being accepting of this person, or your family not being accepting of this person because they didn't have enough financial abundance at the time. If that's not the case, it could be that's what they were worried about and that's why they walked away. Because this Eight of Swords also tells me that it could possibly be all in their head rather than in reality. But yeah, we have more cards about family. Something about a family connection stopping this from really coming to fruition. It's giving kind of like Romeo and Juliet vibes. Let's see. I do feel like this person is someone that's very hardworking, very dependable, very reliable, very consistent. Someone who's also very loyal and sincere. Someone who's not afraid to put in the effort or afraid of hard work, which is interesting because it seems that they were most likely the ones that walked away. And here we have temperance. For me, most of the time is patience. And it could be that this person is impatient, but I feel like a lot of it is that they feel like time's not on their side and they're trying to find balance. There's this lack of balance in their life. They feel like they're stuck in this rut. Like they're not feeling confident at all. They're almost not even feeling like themselves. This is someone who was likely a more confident person back when you knew them. But currently they feel run down. They feel like a disappointment. They feel low, insecure, unhappy with themselves. And it's interesting because a lot of this person's identity seems to be wrapped up in their money. And maybe for some of you, this person gambled their money away. They may have had a gambling or alcohol or drug addiction. That's not going to resonate for everyone, but you know, that could resonate for some of you. And I feel like this person is just, they're trying to, it's like they're questioning the universe. Like, why are you doing this to me? Why are you making me leave this person? Or why can't I reconnect with this person? Why did you pull me away from group one? Okay. I want to use a different deck to get what they would say to you, and then we'll pull some message cards. And so, Spirit, what would this person say to group one? What would this person say to group one? I am working so hard to bring you everything that you deserve and everything that you desire. I want to be able to fill your cup, to love you from the inside out, and to give you the world. And I know that when I come to you, it's not going to be enough. I'm so scared that it's not going to be enough. But I'm hoping that it will be okay in the end, and that you will accept me as I am anyway. And I know your parents probably won't approve of me, and they probably won't let me marry you or ask for your hand. But I still want to try. This is someone who, I find it interesting because when we were asking who wants to talk, we have the Knight of Pentacles. When we're asking what they want to say, it's the Page of Pentacles. This is someone who definitely doesn't see their worth or their value. They think they are less than what they truly are. And this is someone who I believe does see potential for love and an emotional connection with you. They may not have seen the intensity of it in the beginning. They may not have had a clear-cut picture of how to approach you in the past. Maybe for a lot of you, like, for some of you that are watching this, you may actually still be in contact with this person, but on a friendship level. So, like, you broke up with this person and you're still friends, but you haven't had deeper conversations about, you know, love and life and things like that. It's just superficial. This is someone who doesn't want to start over. They want to pick up where you left off. Why don't they want to start over? We have the Hierophant in reverse. They don't want to start from square one because they feel if you were to start from square one, this connection would be much more traditional than what they want. This is someone who defies societal norms and defies traditions. This isn't someone who, it may be someone who doesn't even want to legally get married. They may just want to, you know, have a ring or buy you a ring and just say you're married. You know, it's something more non-traditional, or it could be, you know, maybe you don't have traditional gender roles or something like that. But it's like this person they don't care about all the details of how it works out. They don't care about, oh God, this is gonna make me cry. This is someone who doesn't care about themselves. They just want to make you happy. And it feels like they left because it was stressing you out and it wasn't making you happy. And they thought that by walking away, your family wouldn't pressure you as much, or your family wouldn't be as upset with you or give you grief about this connection. We also have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. Oh, what would they say? Six of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and Knight of Swords. This person wants to call you immediately and tell you that they have deep feelings for you, they care for you, they love you. We have the Knight of Swords rushing in, but we also have the Chariot. Both of those cards are very fast-moving cards. They're cards of action, not just cards of like stagnation or anything. It's action. It's someone doing something, moving towards you, rather than, you know, just standing by and dreaming or wishing for something to magically happen between the two of you. I do feel like this is someone who will likely break the silence soon, especially with the Six of Pentacles. With the Six of Pentacles, though, it's like they're afraid to reach out to you because someone else might get involved. And they're afraid they're going to mess up your life or make it less than pleasurable. I'm not sure if you can see all the details of this. But we have the Mad Hatter over here on the right and Alice on the left. And if you look at Alice's side, it's filled with sweets and sandwiches and just all of these delectable goodies. And then on the Hatter's side, it's just tea. So I feel like they see you as someone who is living a very satisfied life, a very abundant life, someone who's very prosperous or very secure, someone who doesn't have a lot of problems going on. And it doesn't mean that you don't have issues. It just means they feel like you're safe, secure, and taken care of. And it's like they're willing to make sure you stay that way at their expense. So they feel like if they were to communicate with you, it might disrupt that balance. It might disrupt your safety, security, and prosperity. So what would they say? We have I find you in music. Some of you may play music together or did in the past, or just listen to a lot of the same music. Our love can power galaxies. Yeah, this person really does care for you deeply. We have facing my reflection is more than I can handle. It's so sad that this person thinks so little of themselves, because it's like they look in the mirror and they see a solid 2, but they're really like a 6 or 7. You're like my long lost best friend, and I want you by my side. Let's get some more message cards. We have, I've had sleepless nights caught between confusion and pain. I remember you. This could be a past life connection for some of you. But again, even with the sleepless nights between confusion and pain, I didn't pull the 9 of Swords, but that gives me 9 of Swords vibes, and I was imagining it in my head. I was seeing it when I was pulling the first row of tarot cards, because this person stresses about this connection. It's like they want to be with you, but they feel so insecure, like they're not good enough, that they can't come to you. Ooh. They want to tell you everything. Let's just take this top one and these 2. We have you are my treasure. I feel so much joy with you. It's like I'm a kid again, and I am so sorry for not giving you the time and attention you deserve. I'm telling you, I know you might not think it, but this person means well when they distance themselves from you. They are doing it because they think it is protecting you in some way. They're not trying to protect themselves. They're not trying to, at least from their perspective, in their opinion, they're not, right? This is someone who is really trying to protect you and has your best interest at heart. And while if I were in your position, I would probably be very frustrated with this person, I also can appreciate the sincerity and selflessness behind the act. Let's get some more message cards for you guys. What would this person say to group 1? What would this person say? Ooh. You are wrong. I'm telling you. I really feel like you think this person probably left with ill intent, or isn't talking to you, or isn't as deeply invested because of ill intent, but that is not at all it. This person has deep feelings for you, but you're wrong. I meant what I said. I feel this person has told you before, it is not what you think. I love you, but you know, I'm afraid that your family will not like me, or I'm afraid your family is disappointed by me, or I don't have enough money to take care of you the way that your family can. We also have, please give me time. I've never felt this way before. I want to get 2 more, Spirit. My life started when I met you. And we have the Fool in reverse again. Look at that. We have it right here too. I'm not ready. They're not ready. They're trying to up their, and we have 6. I'm absolutely in love with you. This person's not ready yet financially. It's honestly, I think it's 2 factors. It's financially they're not ready, and they don't have the self-confidence yet to contact you and to move this forward. Yeah, for sure. We're gonna pull some hand done cards for extra measure and see if there's anything else that wants to come out. We have I Want to Dance with You, the Three of Cups coming out again, Three of Pentacles, we could be a great power couple, and the Hanged Man. Interesting. It says, this love is too strong, I surrender. That's fascinating to me because we just had the Hanged Man under here in reverse somewhere. Trying to find him. Let's see. Is this him? Nope, that's Ten of Pentacles. He's under there. He's under there somewhere. We had the Hanged Man in reverse, and it's like this person's perspective is changing. As if fighting this love is not what they are capable of doing anymore. Fighting this love is not what they feel called to do anymore. I want to shower you with gifts, the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Page of Pentacles again. I want to share my good news with you. For some of you, this person did lose their job, but they have a plan to make more money. Either a plan to start their own business, or they have recently got on with a new company. Something like that. Something where their finances are going to be looking up in the next month or so. Okay? All right, group one, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. It's been a pleasure, and I've thoroughly enjoyed having you in our sacred space. If you did enjoy this content, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you are interested in personal readings, I do have that information listed in the description box below. And I will see you in the next video. In love and light. Hello and welcome, group 2. We are taking a look at who wants to talk and what would they say to you. Why do they want to talk to you? We have Keeping Up. It says immense effort in advance. Just from seeing this card alone, some of you may have felt drawn to pile 1. So I would check that one out too if I were you. But let's take a look at your person's energy. For some, oops. Okay. For some of you, first off, I feel like this person finds you so beautiful and so attractive, and they're probably either staring at photos often that they have of you, or creeping on your social media, or watching you from afar in a public setting. For some of you, it could be someone that you work with or go to school with. But let's take a look at this person's energy. Who is this person? Who is this person? What can you tell me about their energy? Oh my gosh! You guys. I mean, I'm assuming you could see me shuffling, but we pulled the gazelle in reverse for the last reading as well. That is insane. Okay. Wow. All right. Yeah, some of you really need to watch group 1. Let's see, who is this person? And we have the peacock. All right. I feel like this is someone who's gaining confidence and gaining momentum, but they're still in this stuck energy. I do feel like it's a different energy from pile 1, but similar. So if you have messages from pile 1, great, but this person is not someone who feels like they ran away from you or cut off contact completely. To me, this feels more like someone who may just spend less time with you, or maybe on a different level of intimacy or intensity. For some of you, this person has very colorful hair. Someone who might diet a lot. I'm just noticing the blues and the greens and the peacock contrasting with the yellows and oranges. This seems like a very fun person, someone who's pretty energetic, someone who is kind of like the life of the party. They seem more extroverted. I love this archetypes deck, but it is so difficult to shuffle. We have the mystic coming out. So your person may be pretty spiritually in tune compared to other people that you know or are around. They may be very religious or just spiritual in nature. I do feel like this is someone who has been either praying about you or trying to manifest you back into their life in, you know, whatever way fits their personality, really. I'm hearing that they're like delusional, but not in a sense that they're crazy for you to ever talk to them again, but more of they're trying to delude themselves into thinking that you'll come back so that they manifest it, if that makes sense. So like telling themselves over and over, you're coming back. Interesting. We have the thief coming out. I'm hearing Mr. Steal Your Girl. As if that's not a blast from the past. This is definitely someone who feels like they still have your heart. For some of you, this could be someone who's more of a player, or if they're not a player, they're just more extroverted and more charming. Like it's someone who, when they communicate with people, people naturally think they're flirting with them, even if they're not. It's just someone who's very charming, very outgoing, very warm, caring. Think about how a thief, you know, there's like a thief in the night when you see people like dress in darker clothing and then kind of sneak around. But there's also those people who manipulate and will rob you in broad daylight, whether it's of your money or your energy, right? And I feel like this person is one of those people who just seems more undercover about it. Like they're not hiding in the shadows necessarily, but it's like they're hiding behind a mask. Like they'll put on a front and, you know, tell you what you want to hear so that they can regain your trust or regain your heart or whatever it is that they're wanting from you. If they're trying to siphon your energy like an energy vampire. I wish that card would come out, but interesting. I just pulled this just to see if there was anything extra. We have companion, light attributes, loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. Interesting. This could be someone who's currently in a relationship with someone else. For some of you, it's not going to resonate for everybody. Let's get a little more information on this person. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Spirit, can you clarify this, please? I am getting Taurus energy, Leo energy. Lots of Earth, Virgo, Capricorn. Aries as well. This is someone... Ooh, okay. And we have the World on the bottom. So... This is someone who thinks they're hot stuff, okay? They think they are powerful. They think that they have... You got what I need, but I got what you need instead. This is someone who really thinks that you desire them. Like it's a very cocky energy. Like it's like they know you want them. Maybe they've seen you stalking them on social media, or they've seen you catching glimpses of them as well, or maybe you've reached out but they haven't kind of reciprocated energy in a way that you have sent it out. But this person feels almost like they're more in control of where the connection is currently standing. And I feel like they're the Emperor and you're this Queen of Pentacles right now, who, it doesn't mean you're necessarily a female. It's just, I see this as the stronger person because that's the archetype, you know, whatever. Anyway, so I feel like this person is more in control of themselves, and they feel like they're more in control of the current situation between the two of you. And this Queen of Pentacles is you, and it's like, it's really kind of sad. My heart kind of hurts because normally the Queen of Pentacles is a woman who's very nurturing, very loving, giving, kind, considerate. She takes care of herself and also is able to take care of others, very balanced and grounded, right? And this could be you being an earth sign as well. But regardless, I'm seeing her looking at her own reflection in this pentacle, but I'm not getting a good feeling from that reflection. So either you're still healing from this connection, and you're not really ready to talk to them yet, whoever this is, or you're feeling down on yourself. And it may not resonate for everyone, and that is okay, but that's just the feeling I'm getting from this Queen of Pentacles. And for some of you, it's interesting because it's like you felt like you got closure at one point and you were starting to move on with your life. And then all of a sudden you started realizing, man, maybe I'm not over this person, or maybe I haven't fully moved on. Yeah, we have the Magician in reverse. Maybe I don't, you know, maybe I'm not in a place to move on from this person just yet. For some of you, this person was not necessarily like a confirmed, diagnosed narcissistic abuser, but I mean, this person is, they do think pretty highly of themselves, and it wouldn't be too surprising if they put other people around them down. We have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse and the 8 of Pentacles upright. I feel like this is them, this is you. So when this separation happened, we also have Justice on the bottom. It definitely didn't feel fair. I feel like it didn't feel fair more to you than to this person. It's like this person kind of drowned themselves in work, or in trying to build themselves up, or they broke up with you in order to build themselves up even more. And they were taking from you. It's like they took more energy from you. More energy than you were willing to give, and it kind of drained you dry. For some of you, they may have drained you financially and not just energetically. So for some of you, this person has short and curly hair. I'm getting a mix when it comes to colors, though. I know I mentioned the bright colors, and it could be that this person has like dyed bright colored hair, or it could just be that they wear bright colored accessories in their hair, like clips and scrunchies and whatnot, or even wigs. But there's a lot of curly coming through as well. So what would this person say to group 1? If they were able to talk to group 1, what would they say? We have the Hermit in reverse and the 2 of Swords. And the Wheel of Fortune upright again. This screams like why they feel like they didn't know what decision to make when it came to ending this connection. It was like, I don't know where to go, I don't know what to do, but I'm gonna make the best of it with this Wheel of Fortune. It's like, for some of you, this person may have jumped immediately into another relationship or into another connection, situationship, whatever. For others of you, this person dove so deep into isolation. It was insane. I feel like that's a few of you, though. For most of you, I feel like this Wheel of Fortune is showing that your person just swung so hard the other way and was like, look, I don't want to feel this pain. I want to drown out myself with, again, with money, adventure, and some of you gambling. Gambling is coming up again. We had this in not in this reading, but in group 1. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, some of you really, you have messages in group 1 for sure. Let's see, what else would this person say? For some of you, the 12th is important, or the number 12, midnight, something. 10 of Cups, Temperance in reverse, 7 of Wands in reverse. Wow. Okay. So this person would say, I love you and I find you and I very compatible. I think that we could walk hand in hand into a beautiful life together. But I don't feel like I know myself. I don't feel like I don't feel like I know who I am or what I need in this life. And I feel like I've fought so hard to get to where I am, but I don't even know where I am. And I have this false sense of confidence that makes me feel secure, but I don't really have any security. I don't have the money I want. I don't have the love I want. I don't have the family I want or the friends that I want. And this isn't to say that this person doesn't have family, friends, or money. It's just, it's not to the extent that they feel fulfilled, right? This person needs to go on a self-discovery journey. That hermit needs to be so far upright. They need to really discover themselves. We have the King of Swords and the Six of Swords in reverse. They can't move on, but they don't want to tell you about it. Look, we have the Lovers. They can't move on. They're refusing to move on, but they don't know how to tell you. They're afraid. They don't want to tell you this. And I feel like it's because of their ego, not because they're afraid of you rejecting them, but afraid because they'll look weak. Does that make sense? Like, they're not scared you'll say no. They're confident that you'll say no. I mean, yes, they're not, whether you will or won't is a different story, but this person thinks that you're still in love with them regardless. And this is definitely someone who is just drowning in their own ego. I feel like this is someone you met up a lot with at night. So for some of you, it could have been a fling that lasted longer than you truly wanted and didn't get the commitment or happiness and security that you wanted out of this connection. But you did really bring a lot of light into this person's life. You also brought some clarity to this person's life as well. I don't think that they'll ever admit that. But I don't want to say this connection's purely karmic because it doesn't feel like it's purely karmic. But it does feel like you being with this person, when you were with this person, allowed them to temporarily clear up some karma and bring some, like, negative karma and bring some happiness and some peace into their life. It was like this person feels like they caught a break with you. Like, this is someone who feels like they've struggled a lot in life and they've had to pretend to be someone that they're not for a very long time in order to really get by in life. And you were someone that brought out a different side of them that they were afraid to show other people and even afraid to show themselves, right? So let's see what this person would say to you if they could talk to you right now. So some of you, this might be a past life connection. We have I remember you. We have you turn loose heaven within me. Again, I feel like that is strong past life connection with the heaven mentioned. I can never say it, but I do love you. What was I telling you? This person is afraid to tell you because they don't want to look weak. Your picture brings me to tears, and my love for you is without bound. Yeah. This person is afraid to be vulnerable. And I gathered that with this Seven of Wands in reverse. Like it's like this overly defensive, overly protected energy. So what would they say to group 2 if they could say anything? What would their heart say? You're not my usual type, but I like it a lot. And for some of you, you may have noticed that. You may have realized that you're not necessarily this person's normal type, and you may have compared yourself to their exes or who they're currently with, because I feel like for a lot of you, this person's in a relationship with someone else right now, but they miss you and they want to talk to you. We have you are my star who outshines others, and then we have where do we go from here? That's that Two of Swords energy I was talking about. They don't know where to go. They don't know what to do. I still have so much to accomplish before I can be what you deserve, and 1,000 lifetimes with you would never be enough. Well, I feel like they've had plenty of lifetimes with you, even though it still doesn't feel like enough. And I do strongly feel like this is a past life connection. You know, I know like past life connections can be, like, they can be different every time. Sometimes you can be a parent and a child, you can be siblings, you can be friends or acquaintances, or maybe you just pass by in each other's lives for a day in that life. And sometimes you're lovers, and sometimes you're partners for life. And I feel like this is someone who has been brought up in your past lives as a recurring lover, Not necessarily someone that you've had a long-term partnership with, someone that has been a lover who dipped in and out of your life in different past lives, different lifetimes. We have 7. I wish things were different. 2. I still 2 of Swords energy for the 3rd time. I still don't have all of the answers. And then we have 6. I am absolutely in love with you. We have yes in reverse. What is this yes about? Oh goodness. What is the yes about? Maybe in reverse. Okay. What are these about? What are these in regards to? Coming forward with communication, maybe? Sometimes I wonder if you care. Time to ground yourself. Interesting. I'm going to leave that open for your interpretation because I'm honestly not picking anything up from it. Okay, we're going to get these final message cards from a handwritten deck, and then I will leave you to it, group 2. All right. Oh, my heart. We have, I made you something, but I'm afraid you won't like it. I want to provide for you. So we have the Page of Cups and King of Cups. We have 8 of Cups. I'm leaving our disagreements behind. I would drive all night to get to you. The 3 of Wands. I'm telling you, I really feel this nighttime connection where the 2 of you, I don't know if it was, I mean, for some of you, it may have been like hooking up, booty call, situationship kind of energy where you only met up at night. But for some of you, it's like that was the only time you had free. Like you guys were working all day, and so hanging out at night was when you had time for each other. Yeah. And then we have I love you so much, the Ace of Cups. Ooh, group 2. This person has a hard exterior that they just don't want anyone to crack open, but they have a soft and squishy heart underneath on the inside. So anyway, that is what this person would say to you if they could talk to you right now. So group 2, thank you so much. It has been a pleasure having you here. I always enjoy it. If you did enjoy this, please go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content. And if you're interested in personal readings, I do offer those through the Etsy link below in the description box. And I will see you guys in the next video. Many blessings. Hello and welcome back, my group 3s. Oh, we have the number 20. Keep your temper. Don't allow anger to rule you. I feel like I'm hearing the redheaded stepchild. This person may have red hair or wear a lot of red clothing, or they could be a Scorpio. I don't know why Scorpio is coming out, but it is. I'm thinking of the Scorpion card from this deck in particular. Kind of hoping it'll just be cool and come out for no reason, but anyway, I was thinking of the Scorpion card, and it's just like this sharp stinger on the tip of its tail, right? And I feel like your person has just stung you, and this is someone that maybe you're not happy with right now, maybe someone that you've had a falling out with, someone that you're just angry with. And I feel like this person is someone who is jealous of you or jealous of other people communicating with you, and they just weren't having it. But I just definitely feel like jealousy crept into this connection and disrupted what the 2 of you had going on. So let's get more about this person's energy. See if we can identify. Interesting. We have the zebra. Your person definitely stands out. They're a little quirky and eccentric. We also have the Phoenix, one of the chakra cards. I think it's the only one that came out. I really wanted to see that Scorpion card, but it says no. I feel like your person definitely stands out from a crowd. This is not someone who goes with the flow. This is definitely someone who's very unique in the way that they dress and the way that they present themselves, their hair, if they have facial hair or not, their makeup. just the way that they appear to the world is very different. And with the Phoenix card, I'm getting that maybe this change happened after the two of you split. Maybe this transformation occurred because of that split, because of that jealousy. For some of you, I'm seeing like a ditto, like a Pokemon. Like this person was someone who pretended to... Let me backtrack so that makes more sense. After the two of you split, this person, they were getting jealous of the people they saw you spending time with, or the people that you were attracted to, or like liking pictures of on Instagram or TikToks of, or whatever social media you're on. And they were like, well, I'll get this person's attention again if I start acting like them. But I feel like they might be making a fool of themselves in the process. Let's see. What archetype cards want to come out for your person and their energy? I'm feeling that this person wants to get revenge, or it's just a very angry and aggressive energy. We have femme fatale in reverse, inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. What was I just saying? It's like this person wants... Oh, that was my alarm for a pill that I no longer take. Anyway, maybe that's a reminder for some of you, but this this card is really showcasing that this person was wanting to either impress you by acting like these other people, or seduce you and kind of bring you back into their trap, or bring you back into their web. Like this Phoenix card is about them changing, or trying to level up and trying to become... It's really a card of enlightenment, but I see it more of a transformation into this femme fatale, where they're trying to seduce you in some way. Okay, we have Midas, Miser. It says entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything into gold, delight in sharing life's riches. For some of you, this person, this is going to be very specific for some of you. It's like they saw you liking certain types of accounts on the internet, and they're like, okay, well, I'm going to start making this kind of content, and I'm going to blow up and rub it in this person's face, and they're going to try to come back to me, and who knows, I might let them, I might not. That's the energy they're putting out in the world. We also have the Seeker in reverse, inability to commit to a path once found. More energy of someone not knowing what they want in life or what to do with their life. This is someone who feels very chaotic, very all over the place, and it feels deeply rooted in this sense of anger that is unresolved, likely from childhood trauma, that they haven't dealt with or haven't learned what to do with or how to move on from. So... and it's kind of sending them in all different directions. And maybe they did this when the two of you were together, but I definitely feel this energy since the two of you are no longer together. But there's this energy of them being all over the place, dating all kinds of people. Not like, I have this type and this is the type I'm going to date. It's like, this person experiments. They don't know who they want or what they like. Which isn't necessarily a problem, but if it's causing you to expend too much energy and lose your focus, it kind of becomes a problem at that point. A lack of planning, not seeing a direct path ahead of them. Yeah. The Magician, Wheel of Fortune reverse. That Wheel of Fortune keeps coming out in all of these readings. The Emperor. And that Nine of Pentacles as well. So... this person is someone who does not have themselves together at all. It's like on the outside, they look like they have their life together, or they look like they have money, or they look like they have status, or they look valuable, like, ooh, I want that person back. But honey, underneath, you really don't. This is someone who I feel like has a tendency to be manipulative only because we have the Emperor in reverse, which can mean like an abuse of power, someone who's overbearing, someone who's too controlling, and the Magician can be abusive or manipulative as well. And to have both of those cards coming out as your person, like a descriptor for your person, it just doesn't give me good vibes. It feels like this person is very angry, very aggressive, and just controlling. And if they aren't in control, they spaz out. Especially with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's like if as soon as things even look like they're going wrong or turning in the wrong direction, the heightened sense of control or need for control comes out. The abusive tendencies come out. For some of you, this person is a Capricorn. Not for everyone, but for some. I like to read astrological signs for people most of the time. I know some people like that, but I just feel like it's, I don't know. There's so many that can come through when you pull up a great amount of cards. So unless it's recurring or something strongly coming through, I won't mention it. So we have Death in reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse, and then Temperance. Temperance has been coming out a lot today too. And I'm noticing the Dove. You escaped from this person is what I'm getting, because we have this Dove sitting here on this table with the abusive Magician that we were talking about. And look at how this snake, this belt, it's a belt, but it's a snake, wrapped around his torso, just staring at this little pigeon or dove, like it's ready to strike, but it's staying obedient to its master currently. I don't know, it's weird. Anyway, I'm noticing this Dove, like you were under their abuse or under their control, under their power, and then this Temperance card is you escaping, like balance being restored and you escaping this person. So for a lot of you, I don't feel like this is someone you necessarily want to go back to. You might have had hope for this person, but like I said, this Nine of Pentacles is about them appearing shiny and appearing like someone who looks good on the outside, but then you get into a room alone with them and they turn into a completely different person. For some of you, it's like you're opposing signs. So like this person might be an earth sign, you're an air sign, or your earth or your fire, their water, something like that, where you're opposing signs. I don't think that this is someone who's changed, and if you do try to get re-involved with this person, it's going to be disappointing. It's not going to be what you're thinking it's going to be or what you're wanting or desiring with this Nine of Cups in reverse. They don't want to change. I mean, they, like I said, they wanted to change their appearance or status or something. There was something external they wanted to change in order to try and draw you in again. But it's not like it's not a change coming from within, like their personality, their traits, their characteristic, personality aspect, right? That's what I was mentioning with the Phoenix earlier. Because I was saying it's more of a spiritual card, a spiritual transformation, but I feel like in this layout, it's just more of a physical look, like something external, like they're trying to make it look good to you so that they can draw you in. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So what would they say to you if they could talk to you right now? Firstly, I want to mention that this person does want to sleep with you and use sex to control you in a way. I don't think they would necessarily tell you that. I'm just picking up on that in these three cards. With the Queen of Pentacles, they see you as so beautiful and down to earth and just so normal. Just normal. Like we were talking about them starting to be very eccentric or outgoing, very quirky, and it's like you don't seem like that at all. And it may not resonate for a lot of you, but from this person's perspective, you seem very normal, healthy, grounded, and sane compared to some of the other people that they deal with. And when you think about it, like abusers really they deal with a lot of crazy people, a lot of people who are unfortunately like them and not necessarily knowledgeable about how to talk to other people, care for other people, not use other people, right? This person would tell you that they know they didn't put in effort. They know they didn't put in enough effort into this connection. For some of you, this person could have tried to convince you to get an abortion, or tried to get you pregnant in order to control you, and it failed. There's something here just like about a failed pregnancy for some of you. Oh, we have temperance again. Yeah. And if that's not the case, this person is saying that they tried to get pregnant with you or impregnate you in order to keep you around longer. With this Knight of Swords and this Temperance, it's like I see you as Temperance and them as the Knight of Swords, and it's like you're trying to find your peace here, and this person's coming in with a sword and trying to just smite your peace out of the picture. Like they want, oh guys, just such horrible things coming through. They don't want you to find peace. They don't want you to have happiness. They also oh, I'm getting it now. Okay, so there's a bunch of mushrooms in this picture, and mushrooms can be a phallic symbol, and I'm seeing them trying to smite away any suitors that might be coming your way, even if you're not together. Right? And I was talking about this person being very jealous, overly jealous. Whether you are or are not in a relationship with this person, when they were jealous, like this person doesn't want you to talk to other people, be attracted to other people, have any potential suitors, even though this person wasn't committed to you. It's like, I don't know that they necessarily full on cheated like in person, but personally I consider sexting cheating, and there's emotional cheating. There's different aspects and areas to cheating, right? But I definitely feel like this person wasn't loyal, or weren't fully committed in this connection, and if they could be upfront and honest, they would tell you that. I'm shuffling the wrong deck. I'm flustered by this energy, guys. It's so uncomfortable. Okay, let's see what message cards we get. The kindness in your heart is so beautiful, right over that Queen of Pentacles. You are someone who grounded this person and made them feel whole, like a real human being, like they were attracted to your light. You're the only person in the world who really scares me. Yeah. We have two that came out. I wasn't looking for this. I don't know how to deal with this. Yeah, you were so different from what they normally go for. Your name is following me everywhere. I miss your sunshine in my life so much. I just said that you were like this light in their life. I'm bleeding, but you can't see my blood. No one lights me up and inspires me like you do, and you are the answer to my whole life. I feel like some of these, I really do feel like you're a light to this person. You are someone who really, there's two aspects to that light. One aspect is it brings happiness and peace to this person. Yet they aren't comfortable with peace, which sounds crazy, I know. But it's like when this person gets confronted with peace, they get triggered and start acting out. The other aspect of that light is when you shine that light on this person, it shows all of their darkest parts that they try to hide from you, which in turn triggers them again, right? They don't want you seeing all of the nasty scars and marks that have been left. I want to start fresh with you. What would they say to group 3? Holy moly. Think before you act. I'm too afraid to talk. You make my heart full in reverse, and I need more balance. And 15, I'm obsessed with your body. Oh, I feel like this person, I don't feel like they're afraid to reach out to you. Well, maybe a little afraid in terms of rejection, but I think part of it is they want you to reach out so they feel more in control of the situation. And I think the I need more balance card is really I need more control. This person doesn't understand what balance is. They think they want balance, but what they're really desiring is control of the situation and control over you. It's not so much about balance, like true balance. And the you make my heart full, I do feel like this person cares about you, but it's in a more toxic energy, a more unhealthy way. And I feel like this points to the fact that no matter what you do or what you say, it will never make this person feel fulfilled in life because it's not meant to. This person has a very broken heart for whatever reason, and it has caused them to turn into a very dark person. And it feels like someone who really needs extensive therapy. All right, let's pull some cards, some message cards from this last deck, and then I will let you go. Group 3. Oh, we have you appear in my dreams constantly. The moon. We're 18. I'm leaving our disagreements behind. The 8 of Cups. I love you so much. I want to share my good news with you. I have a rough past, but you give me hope. I want to take care of your emotional needs. Girl or boy, listen. I want to provide for you. And we have I want to tell you how I feel. This person wants a lot of things with you, but it's just they're not capable of doing any of these things because they're so blinded by their trauma. And I feel like the thing is, it feels like if they healed from their trauma and didn't struggle with any of this or didn't struggle as much with these issues, I don't know that they would still want you or still say these things, because this isn't to say that you're not a desirable person, so please do not take it that way. You are made in love and light, and you are beautiful inside and out, no matter what anyone says. But I feel like it's not so much a genuine attraction as it is a toxic attachment to you. I hope that makes sense. So please be safe with this person if you decide to contact them or if they contact you. Anyways, group 3, it has been such a pleasure being able to read for you today. I would like to thank you for being here and offer to provide you with a personal reading, which is linked in my Etsy below. And if you are interested in helping me further push this channel out into the world and give birth to this new creation in our sacred space, then I invite you to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.